Let's say we were making a string concatenation or string merging library, right? And our feature was that our library or our function could take any amount of string or any amount of values and would merge it, right? So we looked at the arguments keyword from our previous video that every function gets. So instead of, putting it like this and manually adding it, how could we do it where we could write a loop and that would merge all the values? So let's make that. So I'm going to simply, the implementation is going to remain the same. So the usage of it, but we're going to actually change what is happening inside the function. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say, run a loop from 0 all the way to the length minus 1 of that particular argument's length. So we're going to simply write a loop. So we're going to do var I is equal to, let's say, 0, and then I, as long as it's less than arguments dot length, right? As long as it's small, then we want to keep on looping. And then we do I++. All right, and then the loop starts. And what we want to do is we want to first of all create a variable. I'm going to just call it var, let's say string, or I'm going to just call it s, or str is equal to nothing. All right, so it's going to be an empty string. And what we want to do is on every loop, we want to merge the new item with the string. And then in the end, we're going to return that particular string, whatever the concluded value is. All right, so that's how that's what the thought process is. So now let's do it. So we're going to do str is equal to str plus argument with the index of I. So it's going to come to the first example when I is 0, and is the length less than 0? If that's true, it's going to run and it's going to take the string, which is empty string, and it's going to get the value, the first value on index 0, and merge it with the empty string. All right, then it's going to go again and see if the condition is going to increment this first. So now the index value, the I value is 1. Is 1 less than the length? If there's still less, then it's going to come get the next value and merge it with the previous string value. It's going to keep on going and merge all the strings. So now if I save and I refresh, you see the outcome is the same. Now if I add other items, so let's say if I have only 2 items, save and refresh, it's going to add that. Let's say if I add more items, so comma, let's say a space, comma, now I add coding, comma, space, comma, is awesome, let's say. So I love coding, space is awesome, right? So save, refresh, and you see I love coding is awesome is printed. So this is the kind of activity, this is the kind of tasks that a developer is given. You're not given a task to build huge things. You are given a task to make small little features, small little well-coded features, intelligently thought through features. And it's your job as a developer to use the concept of functions, the concept of arguments, this concept of loop, and achieve the goal that you want to achieve. So that's a very minor example, but a very major and fundamental example on how you would be in the practical world writing simple functions to achieve your goal. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to talk to you in the next.